So for this demo on the crystal violet hydroxide reaction, I have two 500 milliliter Erlenmeyer flasks, as you could see, and they have in them each the same concentration of crystal violet, 40 milliliters of 3 times 10 to the minus fifth molar crystal violet. And also I've added 60 milliliters of water to each one. So they have exactly the same things in them. And if you could read the signs there, that's exactly what it says. And next to each one, I have a little beaker. And on the left one, I have 10 milliliters of sodium hydroxide, 6 molar, pretty concentrated, but I've diluted it with 10 mils of water. While on the right side, I have 20 milliliters of sodium hydroxide, so 6 molar. So the flask on the flask number two, has twice as much, well, when I add the sodium hydroxide, it will have twice as much of that reactant. So we're going to see the effect of adding that, doubling one of the reactants as we watch this. So the one on the left has half the amount, the one on the right has twice that amount. And I'm going to run this reaction by pouring those sodium hydroxide samples. I'm going to try to do it at exactly the same time. Just adjust this a little bit. So I'm going to pour one into one and one into the other. Get ready. And now I'm going to swirl them. And what its reaction is the color is going to fade. And we're going to see how fast it fades. Get this out of the way. So what do you see happening? So, I mean, it's not earth-shattering or anything, but you can clearly see that the flask on the right, or number two, is fading much more quickly than the number one, because I've added double the amount of the sodium hydroxide, and they each have the same amount of the crystal violet. So in this reaction, of course, the crystal violet is what's causing that purple or violet color, and the hydroxide that I add is bleaching out that color, is making it go away by causing a reaction to form a product that's not colored. So here we are now, and there's not too much color even on the left, but there's still a little. And no color at all, really, that I can see on the right. Okay, so this is about done.